Hello, Orlando Bloom.
I love that.
I'm taking you to the interviewing room.
Oh.
And it's an old cinema room, so... What should I call you first?
Gretel.
Gretel?
Okay.
No, that's fine. It's the same for me, because Jehnny is not my birth name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was kind of my first question, because your project name...
Gretel, yeah.
Gretel Hänlyn?
Hänlyn.
Ah, see, good I asked you.
It's my real surname, but it's spelt differently.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no one's going to be able to spell it the way it's actually spelled.
Hänlyn. Changing name, what does that evoke to you?
I wanted a name that I felt was reflective of the music and the persona that I am and the music that I make. Gretel just seemed to evoke this kind of fairy tale.
Hansel and Gretel?
Yeah, Hansel and Gretel, and it's like Brothers Grimm, you know,
Yeah.
which is nice and gothic as well, which is, you know, something that I, you know, lean towards. Also, Gretel was the name of my great-great-great-great-aunt who lived in Germany. There's a photo of her when she was about 11 that looks exactly like a photo of me when I was 11. Really? So I was like, it's written in the stars. I have to be called Gretel.
Do you read poetry for lyric writing?
I used to, that's how I got into...
Oh, really?
did poetry and creative writing before I did music or guitar or, you know, any of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I used to read a lot of poetry.
Do you remember any poets maybe that, you know, were influential for you?
Like, people that would write from weird narratives, so like
Okay.
Robert Browning,
Okay.
but also like a lot of like Nick Cave stuff. He writes from really weird narratives.
Yes, it does, yeah.
I think that's something that I've carried forward in my own lyric writing. I do tend to enjoy writing from weird narratives.
What do you call
iconic.
weird? Like storytelling?
Weird.
I feel you're into storytelling and
for
narratives in
sure.
your... Like a character?
Slug Eye is a character.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So Slug Eye is the title of your album, I mean, your EP.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's a character. I
Yeah,
never thought
and
of
it's
that.
also the
Okay.
title track.
What's that character about? Can you tell us?
He's the kind of a character that isn't very likable. He's like the classic, like kind of peer pressure kind of friend. But there's like bits of kind of very real human nature in him as well. There's like hints that perhaps he may have murdered his ex-girlfriend, who like possibly is me in the song. I feel like Slug Eye, the song, sonically sums up this like era of me entering music quite well.
So how did the music start for you?
So I was doing my A-levels and just was not like doing well like mentally, and
Okay.
I had to
But you were
drop an
doing well
A-level.
at school?
Yeah, I was doing well at school, but I decided to drop an A-level,
Okay.
which meant I couldn't get into the physics course that I wanted to get into at university. And then my mum just said to me, like, what are you doing? Like, you don't want to do that. Like, look what it's kind of doing to your head. You don't really want to. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me.
So hang on. So your mom
My
is telling
mum
you don't go to do a physics degree.
Yeah.
Try to be
Do
an artist
music.
instead.
She said, go and do music. I found this course, she said. Like, I found
I
this
love your
course.
mum.
I know, she's so cool.
So how come?
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Did she see you perform any music or?
Yeah, I'd been doing small acoustic gigs.
Right.
And I had been writing kind of folk songs on
From the age of?
14, 15.
Okay, so you're 20 years old now. So you've been
just turned
writing...
20, yeah, just turned 20.
So you've been writing music for 5 years.
Yeah, but they were pretty bad until like maybe a year ago.
Oh, wow.
Well, no, there are some good ones, but you learn to kind of get good. Like it's all about learning techniques, often off of other people.
Yes.
And then kind of formulating your own palette.
What would you say your main influences are?
Nick Cave, I think, lyrically is a massive influence.
Yeah.
Vocally, I guess kind of hearing lower-voiced singers like myself was like a real kind of awakening, because I didn't always sing this low. A lot of my diaphragm muscle kind of fell away, and as it kind of grew back,
It was through an illness?
Yeah.
And you couldn't sing anymore?
Yeah, I could, but it sounded terrible, and I didn't have any muscle to like sing with, so it was just kind of like kind of thing.
That must have been
scary devastating
for someone who had been singing before.
It was really sad, and so learning to sing again, you know, it was quite a difficult experience, and I found myself having to really push and lower my larynx to get a proper sound out.
Oh wow.
And that's why I now sing quite like that, because that's the way I relearned to sing.
Yeah.
And it's how I like to sing now as well.
I mean, one of the things I loved the most in listening to your music was your voice. I felt it was very original and definitely not matching with your physique, which is a good thing. No, but it's great because it's surprising, you know.
Yeah.
I think
Who's the dude singing?
Yeah, who's that dude?
Who's the guy?
Do you write in your bed or on your bed or?
Depends on the song.
Yeah.
It's the Future Baby was mostly vocal and guitar-wise written in my room. And then I brought it into the studio and finished it. Motorbike.
Great song.
Thank you. It's probably my favorite, along with Connie's. I like that one. Connie was an improvisation, actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was so guitar and mic, and just in the room, just improvised the song, and then I quickly did the lyrics to it, and it was done in like 2 hours.
That's cool.
It's completely different with each song. I don't think I've really found my process yet.
And now you've been playing them live. Has that changed anything in your songwriting or your approach of the project in a way, you know?
Yeah, what definitely makes me want to write songs even like at a particular tempo. There's like a sweet spot with tempos, isn't there?
Interesting.
You know, like 110 to kind of 120.
Yes.
I've been kind of going, I'm going to write a song at 110 to 120, and, you know, people will be like, Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
I know what you mean.
People want to move at that tempo.
Hey, you're not being loud enough.
I have presents for you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
That's so nice.
It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. We thought that we read right, that you were a fan of Tim Buckley.
Shut up.
And
No.
Nirvana.
Oh my God.
I felt that it was a good reference for your sound, because I think it's like
Definitely.
acoustic grunge or, you know.
Yeah, I'm always, you know, referencing Nirvana. I love Tim Buckley.
Yeah?
Yeah, my first ever song proper song that I wrote was when I was trying to learn his song Chase the Blues Away, and I learned it wrong, and then I was like, hey, this is kind of cool.
Well, here you go.
Thank you so much.
Well, you're
That's
welcome.
so nice of you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.